The Visitor Aloha Society of Hawaii is assisting 3 more foreign students who came to Hawaii on a work visa program and worked for an employer in Waikiki. An official with the society says the students were not paid and were afraid of being deported. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Laura Yamada.
And I'm Paula Akana. KITV4's Dick Allgaier broke the exclusive story of 2 Chinese women who complained about that same employer. And he has this follow-up on more possible victims come forward.
21-year-old Baizhu Liu and 20-year-old Ching Kao are Chinese university students who came to Hawaii on summer work visas. They say they were charged over $1,000 for deposit, rent, and other expenses for the first month to stay at the home of employer Edward Presley. They say they worked at his cafe in Waikiki up to 10 hours a day, but were paid just $240 a month. Presley says they only worked 4 hours a day, which was mostly training, and he says he paid them minimum wage. They say they fled in fear and are now being helped by the Visitor Aloha Society of Hawaii. And now, the Visitor Aloha Society says 3 other young men from Eastern Europe have similar stories about working for Presley. They left and are now staying at a hostel in Waikiki.
They approached us for help. Because they claim that they worked for this person and they were never paid for the labor that they did, and they were very scared.
Immigration attorney and human trafficking experts say low pay and high living expenses can be a trap.
If it continues on to the point where you're compelled to keep working because the rent is too high or it builds up your debt, that's indentured servitude in a situation where you can't get out of it and you can't return to your home country.
Jessica Rich of the Visitor Aloha Society says all the students were fearful of complaining because they could face deportation. All the students are now being assisted by the Visitor Aloha Society, which is putting them in touch with law enforcement authorities. Dick Allgaier, KITV4 News.
Now, we attempted to call Presley today to have some response to the accusations from the European men, but we were unable to reach him. State records show Presley has 21 convictions since 1982, including robbery and theft. He was on probation in Hawaii until April of 2005.